Yeah, think of these.
I can hear you now.
Can you hear?
I can hear.
Turn up the volume on my phone, because I think the phone that is currently right now is flagged.
Right down the road.
Can you hear all the way up?
Yes, we can hear you.
Awesome.
Yeah, can you hear us?
Yes.
Oh my lord.
Work.
Oh.
Hey guys.
Okay, I'm gonna close.
Jack, are you on the live? Oh, wait, no, close it out.
Yes.
Are you on the live? Oh, no, close it.
I literally just.
I'm gonna sit on the floor. I'm gonna lounge here like Jeff Goldblum in Jurassic Park.
Alright. On the hoe.
Okay.
And I will stand like a douche.
All right. Well, while we were waiting for you guys, I did get a question in the chat and I don't want to forget about it. So Michelle wants to know when the tour starts and come to Florida.
What? Tour? What are you talking about? We're not going on a tour. We never tour. What are you talking about? We don't know what a tour is.
Maybe she's manifesting a tour.
There is some information that we can't quite leak out at this moment.
I feel very out of place right now. Just
He's gonna get the sunglasses. Yeah, boy. It's bright in here because we make it so.
Is that why
Yeah.
you have sunglasses on?
Oh, now I feel bad. Let's get moving.
I just put them on because I'm drunk.
All right.
But you're also out of frame.
Yeah, you're very out of
He's
breath.
blind. We can't help it. But we are planning the tour. We cannot tell you guys exactly when. There's a lot of details that go into that kind of thing. But we are definitely geared up, revved up, and ready to roll and come see you guys. Florida is definitely on the docket. We're basically going to go wherever we haven't been banned yet.
Time to China.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
We might have to leave Rhode Island for this one.
All right. Well, now that we're all here, did you guys want to introduce yourselves?
Sure. Half past dead. And this guy. My name's Alex. I'm the lead singer and rhythm guitar player.
I'm Austin. I'm the bassist and backup vocalist.
I'm Wilson Blatt. I'm the drummer. I'm Jack Dole. I'm the guitarist.
Nice to meet you all.
We are half past dead.
Guitars. Right to the wheels. You act like that matters.
Thanks, Johnson.
All right. Well, normally there would be more than one of me, but the other girls have some medical issues going on with their family, so we wish them well. They're fine, but we will go ahead and get started. So
The person who is manifesting a tour, manifest that they get through this, okay?
Yes, do that first and then the tour.
That's more important.
Thank you. All right. What got you guys into music?
As a band or individually? Because
Well,
that's kind of it's a loaded question either way.
well, it all started when I was born. Not even my parents showed up to my birth.
What? How could you do that?
Don't ask questions.
Well, I guess as a band, I'll say this: we've all sort of met at different stages in this band's iteration, but we kind of thrive on the sense that music it's a healing thing. It's a community, and it brings people together. And our MO is that let's reach as many people with our music as possible, put as many smiles on faces as possible, and have the most possible fun while doing it. And I will say possible again.
Possible.
Thank you. See, we all get along very well. I hate all of you, by the way.
So no one told you life was gonna be this way. There we all get along.
You guys are fun.
This video is not copyrighted, by the way.
Yeah. For us, Warner Brothers, whoever owns it. But I'll say this. There we go. We got a possible in the comments. Individually, as for me, I've always sort of listened to music. I've never had a silent moment in my life. Silence bothers me. We all I can kind of say this, I think, come from sort of dark, gloomy, Tim Burton-esque sort of backgrounds. Didn't have the perfect sort of upbringing. Not all bad, not all good.
When the silence comes, that's when the voices start.
Yeah. So we fill that silence with loud rock and roll music, heavy metal stuff, punk rock, and we bring that same energy to the shows because we know people out there are dying for entertainment, affordable entertainment. This economy is not kind to anybody. But we try to make everyone feel as included as possible and just have a fun time.
God, that economy comments.
Right?
That's awesome. How did Half Past Dead get started?
All right. No, it all started when this guy met this guy, and we had two of these guys. And yeah,
Pretty much.
yeah.
Yeah, I basically I had this little version of this band. I had a band in high school that used the same name, but this is obviously a different group. And I met this guy in a Guitar Center jamming. I'm like, dude, you play guitar pretty damn well. Let's do a band. He goes, okay.
No, I said, get it right. I said no, and then he was like, please, I'm begging you. And I was like,
Please let me rig you up. Please let me rig you up.
Please, King Ohio. Levi Sigma.
And then he decided to serenade me with his beautiful voice, and I was like, I'm in. Let's go to tour.
I've been rizzed up. Let's go.
And then we met this guy, and this guy came in and did a music video with us, and he's been killing it alongside us on a whole bunch of shows. And then this guy, who's this guy's brother, we think might have fucked this guy, but it's probably this guy.
Right.
Probably, possibly. My bad. And we're just going to glaze on past that point.
Get another possibly in the comment.
Possibly. Give me one more possibly. We'll possibly go on tour, possibly. He might possibly come to your city.
What are you, a lawyer?
Possibly. Dude, so I can't believe we all share one brain cell.
Possibly.
And 9 times out of 10, we have to donate it. We have to donate it to the crew.
Very true. Very
For
true.
every possibly we say, we get a follower.
There we go.
Everybody in the chat.
Let's go.
Who are some of your musical influences?
Whoa.
All right. Well,
These are like boom,
Yeah,
boom
so
kind
How
of
much time do you have?
well, to save you time, we'll go by this. We'll go in order top 3 of each of us.
Sure.
Son of a bitch.
Starting with this.
Okay, I'll say for this band, Black Veil Brides, Van Halen, and Prince.
Nice.
Oh, fuck. All right. Shit, it's happening. Shit. Go counterclockwise. Go.
All right. To the left.
To the left.
Now kick, now kick, now kick, now kick.
Shut up! We're recording here! Anyway. No, my top 3.
Can't think of them either.
3 Days Grace,
Uh-huh.
Nothing More, Black Veil Brides.
Nothing more really going here.
I just saw Nothing More.
Oh, yeah?
A week and a half ago. Wage War. It was awesome.
Hell yeah.
Fucking hey.
Bucket list show, definitely.
All right.
Mine are Disturbed, Green Day, and then Slaughter to Prevail.
Very
Nice.
different. Very, very.
Well, I told
Green
her.
Day is it's like different.
Einstein kills Kelly Clarkson and Man Group. No. Einstein kills Motionless in White, and if I had to pick a third one, I'm not gonna say Black Veil Brides.
Black Veil Brides.
So I like Black Veil Brides. Honestly, this might be a little bit of a controversial one, but falling.
Right, I love
Falling
Train.
Reverse? No, Falling Reverse is great. We all love Falling
Like that would probably be kind of controversial because of Ronnie, but
Well,
like,
that, also you have Motionless and Falling Reverse in the
I
same.
was just gonna say you have Motionless and Falling in Reverse. Like, come on.
So it's not.
that's fair.
I just-
That's fair. But like,
No, but they're all good.
I will give credit where credit is due. Like Falling in Reverse is doing some crazy shit, and like I absolutely love
Did
crazy
you hear
shit.
Ronald?
Yes, I
Your
did.
Ronald is insane. But like that's the thing. Like with us, we don't tend to look at music through a scope of. We just look at it like as sonically, right? We're big fans of the sonic pleasures and the audio pleasures of life, and that is music, regardless of whether or not one person's a piece of shit or not. But I'll say this: that's only the eye of the beholder, right? I mean, obviously we're flawed people. We're not exactly perfect. There are people out there that want to kill us and shoot us and do unspeakable things, but here we are.
Yeah. No, I totally agree. Falling in Reverse is definitely really awesome musically. I just, Ronnie's a little troublesome, but
There hasn't been.
Yeah, but also at the same time, I honestly can't genuinely tell you what part of that is actually him and what part of that's a bit.
True, because he is known to
That's
do that for
true.
the
He
publicity.
definitely
Because
knows
at this
how to.
point, his brand is asshole,
Exactly.
which like
He
he
does
has
it.
learned to capitalize on. So credit to him.
Yeah.
And say what you want. At the end of the day, like the writing style, the musical aspects of Falling Universe and everything along those lines are fucking nuts. Like, I didn't think of that shit. Granted, that's a low bar, but last time I checked, nobody else thought of it either until they were like, "Hey, let's do this."
Agreed.
So someone said Austin's first concert was Def Leppard and Bryan Adams when around 8 years old. Just saying.
Your life right now.
Okay, excuse you.
Not a stalker.
I don't know who you are, but you're correct.
That's true.
My first concert, I wasn't 8 years old. I was about like 6 or 7, something along those lines. I'm close. But yes, my very first concert was Def Leppard and Bryan Adams in West Virginia, if memory serves me correctly. They were playing, ironically enough, in all places a baseball field. But yeah, that was my very first concert. And then the next concert was Poison and Cinderella. And then 180, her concert was Kelly Clarkson during her breakaway tour because Kelly Clarkson's amazing. Fight me.
I don't think you need to fight on that one.
Okay, good.
I've seen Kelly
Also,
Clarkson in concert.
thank you. I also can't read any of the comments because I had to wear sunglasses that are non-prescription.
I can't read.
We know. That's why you're the singer.
So
See this? See this?
This is what this is for.
Wait, he's senior. That's
Not these.
There are no eyes behind these glasses.
yeah, the person that told everybody about your first concert says your mama.
Oh shit! Hi, Mom! I love you. Happy Mother's Day.
Tomorrow.
I know. And we're doing the stream now.
That was such a Drake and Josh kind of. We're doing the stream now.
I never thought I'd be
In prison, but I found a way.
Oh God, we're going.
Oh my
Hey, you open up my DMs.
Whoa! No, moving on.
Your,
Moving on. We're getting canceled.
your mom says hi, by the way.
Got my emojis.
And Michelle Hilton wants to know who you guys would like to tour with.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Honestly, we have no limitations and no qualifications. We'll tour with anybody who can put up with us.
Now, granted,
Kelly Clarkson.
Dude, I like that could be kind of fucking fire, though. Not gonna lie.
like, give me a tour with Kelly Clarkson and the Spice Girls, and I will die a happy.
Oh yeah.
But honestly, like if we had to sit there and do like a fucking dream tour, like
Our Trinity of Terror kind of thing.
yeah, I know Black Veil Bride's will actually be on there. I know that for me.
Yeah, that's a long-term goal.
Yeah, Ice Tank Hills would probably have to be on that show.
That'd be interesting.
And honestly, like if I had to throw a third one in there, honestly, fucking balls of the wall shit. Like, okay, let's do Slaughter to Prevail. Fucking why not?
Very interesting. I would kind of think it's all of us. I mean, again, we'll tour with anybody that's willing to have us. Anyone
We'll
from
gladly swap out Slaughter to Prevail with nothing more.
yeah, I figured it. Yeah, anyone. It's like
Johnny,
people from like Calabrese all the way up to like Sleep Token. We'll tour with anybody that's willing. It's rock and roll, man. I love the tour personally with Sandy Hagar's group, The Circle, because they're doing stuff right now. You just got to star on the Walk of Fame. I want to star on the Walk of Fame. We got to get there. There's steps to it, but I'm not willing to put in the cheat codes.
Yep.
There you go. Goals. All right. What instruments does everyone play? And this could be in the band. This could be outside the band.
We'll do like
I play 6, so
I play maybe 8. I think I have to recount.
I think you are sitting either with me or you're slightly above.
You don't play banjo or harmonica.
I do not.
Okay.
I
You're playing just about the same everything
I
else.
started to learn harmonica when I was younger, and sad to say, the harmonica got stolen.
Whoa, that sucks.
Yeah, but
Dude.
but
I know how to play the skin flute.
Goddamn.
yes,
Spinners are quitters, bro. Spinners are quitters. Anyways, no, I play about 3.
Got my ass, dude. I'm cleaning up my shit right now.
All over my floor.
well, I guess Okay, I don't know how to. So
Well, it's actually I play 3 now.
ironically enough, the first instrument that I actually played was drums. Then I went to guitar. Then I taught myself bass. Taught myself piano. I've been singing since I was 3, and I taught myself ukulele. I have a problem.
Okay, yeah. So you play ukulele, I do mandolin. So it's like
All right,
it's similar.
don't say that to any folk players because they will.
Oh yeah, they'll kick my ass. But like same for
Are y'all
him.
like Mumford and Sons or
For
something?
me, it's well. For me, I started out on guitar. Then I ended up playing bass and piano before I took any vocal lessons. My first experience as a singer was, I was like an after-school program, and they're like, hey, our singer just quit. You right there. You look like you like rock and roll. You want to sing this fucking Green Day song in front of people you've never seen before? And terrified as like a little 9-year-old. I'm like, and it was awful. It was terrible. But that was my experience. And then I went on to learn stuff like I got really big into Americana, so like Steve Earle, that kind of thing, banjo, mandolin. Huge Huey Lewis fan. I started out on blues for guitar, so that's where I picked up the harmonica thing.
I would kill to play saxophone.
Oh yeah,
Really?
I wanted to learn sax and band, but they put me on clarinet, and I felt like Squidward, and I didn't like my band teacher, so I quit. But
So I play guitar, saxophone, trombone, and bass.
Oh, we're going marching band shit? Because if we're going marching band shit, I'm like, that list boots up to like 50.
Okay, look, college. Fucking good.
No, it's just I did marching band.
One time at band camp.
shut up. He played drums.
I play drums.
And we're all proud of you.
Yeah, I play drums, and I'm practicing my vocals right now.
That's true. He's got a wicked scream if you let him belt it out.
Hell yeah.
And then I play
Let's
the second,
try it.
oh, God. Then I play the second grade recorder.
There you go.
Nice.
Oh,
Lady Bones wants to know who in the group is the most introverted and who is the most extroverted.
Oh,
I think we can all catch
First things first. I know exactly who that is. Hi.
Yeah, we
Okay, real quick. I want to step out of here.
No, you sit your ass back down, motherfucker.
I'm about to get berated.
I can already tell you for a fact who is the most extroverted, and all of us are going to point to them in 3, 2, 1.
Fuck all of you.
No question.
I'm going with my skin
No
flute.
question. Well, you'll be able to play something. Maybe you'll actually play it on time. And then most introverted. Honestly, I'd probably say Wilson. Either
Oh,
Wilson.
really?
Either
What's
Wilson
the one you to?
Because truth be told, when I get to shows and all that type of stuff, like I love talking to fans and everything along those lines. But I'm also very much I don't know. I guess it's because I'm in work mode because my brain is more focused on where everything is. Where's our stuff? Is it in tune? Do I have my tuner with me? Are my cables actually there? Holy shit!
See, I feel like I'm just hyperactive. Have you noticed? Have you noticed?
No, you're just
Steve does
take a shit.
that too.
Possibly. When you guys are creating new music, what is your creative process like?
When we're creating new music,
Yeah.
Well, we have to find the tallest mountain in all of the lands. Reach the top where the monk greets us.
Probably go to Arby's and then eat some food, and then we'll decide.
Why Arby's?
you killed
Why
this.
Arby's?
You killed this story. I was listening. I was intrigued. No, I mean, like a lot of it is we all collectively write music. I write all the time. These guys write all the time. Every now and then, I was actually just working with Wilson. He came up with this drum beat. I'm like, oh, this would be kind of dope. And then we'll collide and bring our ideas together in the studio, and we'll sort of edit this, pick at that. Like, what about this? And it's just sort of it all amalgamates into what it is that is our sound, right?
I can't begin to talk about how many times that you guys have come to me with like a riff or something that just been like, hey, like check this out.
And other times we'll write. Sometimes I'll like have a full song. I'm like, here you go, and they're like, great, and they're like, or they're like, I'm gonna change this little part, and then I'm like, no, but and other times like they'll have full songs. Again, if there's really no structure, there's no rules, take no prisoners, kind of thing, you know.
Yeah,
It's Wild West. We're making
it's kind of all it is for us is kind of just it's got to be the vibe to write because if we're forcing on a song, it's not our best.
right.
Agreed.
It has to be organic.
Yeah, so like there's a lot of times where like I'll be at work and weirdly enough I just wrote like a riff that I was going to present to the boys. I was working on a machine and it just kept clinking and clacking and it just went to this like something like that. And I was like, it's annoying. It keeps annoying me. But then but yeah, it popped in my head. I'm like, oh, I can actually use this for like a rhythm and all that kind of stuff. So
That's very
Yeah.
cool. Where do you guys get your inspiration for your songs?
internet.
Kroger. I get mine on aisle 6 next to the ketchup.
Everywhere.
Wait, what does Tim each other say?
Internet.
Internet.
Oh, I got you.
Internet.
That's pretty good. This guy he does voices too. But honestly,
I know Killer Kermit the Frog.
we listen to music constantly. There's, like I said, there's never a moment, at least in my life, where I'm not listening to something. I queue up shit to go to the bathroom, man. Like I'm just taking a leak and I'm like, I got 9 songs.
He's not lying. He took a mean shit the other day, and it was so long that it was just an entire Tool song.
What? Oh, God.
Did I see you the other day?
Are you okay?
And the worst part about it, I don't know which one was his asshole or Danny's
All
drunk.
right.
Clearly, he's a little on LSD. Well, there's a damn cat in here. What the fuck?
I told you you're a
You want to see the cat? Come back here, bitch. Anyway,
Hey, you leave the cat alone.
I won't. The cat ran away from me, just like my parents did. Anyway, I'll say this. The music we listen to ranges everything from classical music to like whatever the fuck Sleep Token just put out. There is no parameters. Like I said, we are very varied in what we listen to and what we create, and that obviously shows in our music. And we're not trying to be anything other than ourselves. We're not trying to pin ourselves down as this kind of genre and go down the rabbit hole of subgenre, especially within the heavy metal genre. But we have riffs that will slap and stuff that makes you want to cry, beat someone up, or just beat yourself up. I don't know.
A couple days ago, I was yesterday in particular. I don't know.
Cat.
I don't know. I don't know what was going on. But like my brain went from Ronald to like freaking like orchestral music for D&D. Like I don't know what was going on. It was literally just all over the place. And then out of nowhere, "Shape of My Heart" by Backstreet Boys popped in my head, and I went, "What is happening right now?"
Yeah, our Spotify playlists are all kind of like a who's who of what the fuck.
I am polyjamorous.
I like that.
There's a guy on TikTok that I follow who I saw that term from, and I was just like, I'm stealing that.
That's great.
See, I've been listening to a lot of Danny Elfman.
That's fair. Well, also Beetlejuice 2's coming out, and I can't begin to tell you how excited I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good though. Like my playlist is exactly the same way. It's nice not to just stick in one little box like, oh, I have to listen to this, have to listen to this. Is you get inspiration from all kinds of music. So that's what makes
These are stuff that should be things you get to do, not stuff you have to do. Have to do is like taxes and shit, homework, dying. Well, no, I'm not gonna.
Well, you
die.
don't have to do taxes. You just have to run fast.
I mean, to be fair though, like at the end of the day, like some of the most popular bands right now are bands who are literally taking from multiple genres, whether it be techno, rap, ska. Like it's honestly like it's very good to sit there and listen to multiple styles of music, because if you listen to multiple styles of music, you get multiple inspirations.
And you might end up with a Latin routine in one of your songs. You know?
Yeah.
there you go.
Wink.
You guys need to
Wink, wink.
is there a song of yours that means the most to you and why?
Over.
Over? Why is that?
I've had a lot of past relationships. What's that like? Particularly with involving drugs, and just maybe you gotta listen to that song to understand what I mean.
That song is about sort of cutting ties with someone who is on the downward spiral from substance abuse, no matter what it is, whether it's alcohol, the gluten-free cookies, thank you, and and it's sort of like, I can't go down this path with you, and it's heartbreaking for me to have to let a friend go or let this relationship go, but it's about looking out for yourself, and I understand why that would be very applicable for Jack over here.
What about you?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I gotta say, like, it's tricky, because, like, a lot of the songs have deep meaning for me, because for all those tracks on Kiss the World, I wrote the lyrics for, and it's hard to pick just one that means the most, but I would say emotionally, it's sort of a tie between words like Violence and Show Me the Way. Show Me the Way I wrote during
You picked my tune.
during one of the worst emotional downtrodden times of my life. I had just broken up with a girl I was seeing, and my grandmother was had passed away, and family turmoil as pressure and stress ensues, and it was just a rough time for everybody, especially me. It was a that was actually pre suicide attempt kind of thing, but it was all leading up to that sort of thing, and I think I'm most proud of those lyrics because I think they really kind of paint the picture of what I was feeling. And with words like violence, again, that goes back to particular familial issues and that sort of thing. I think those two just have some sort of weight in my gut that will never be met by possibly the other tunes on the record. That's not to put the other ones down. They mean a lot to me, all of them, and I hope that they can resonate with people out there as well. But those two, for me, I'd say that's a tie.
For me, Show Me the Way is definitely probably in the top, if anything, just because that is the song that got me into this band. Because, again, like, I had originally just come in to fill in for a music video, and that was the song, and that was also a really dark point in my life. I had just gotten out of a very toxic and abusive relationship. I was kind of left, like, directionless, didn't really know what to do with my life. I was, like, really not taking care of myself. Like, it was, like, and honestly, like, I got contacted out of nowhere at a very, very low point, and they were just like, hey, do you think you could fill in? And I went, fuck it, why not? And honestly, I haven't looked back, because the first day, I had a blast, and then that's when they started talking about keeping me full-time.
We offered brownies.
Yeah.
They were laced.
Oh, you see that billboard on the road about fentanyl?
There was no billboard.
Come on, buddy.
But like that's really apropos, because Show Me the Way is really about someone who is directionless and feels. I mean, the last line of the song is "Show me the way," because you're not sure where you're going, and I think that's a really interesting point.
I just always thought that song was more about, like, you get lost at fucking Denny's or something.
That's the next record. What about Wilson? What's
Really,
the song that means
really
most
brings
to you?
new meaning to when you fall asleep.
Show me the way to that exit sign. I'll probably have to go with Words Like Violence, because I kind of can relate to that song, because childhood shit happened. And then I gotta say probably Unbreakable, because
That's a positive one. That's a good one.
I mean, that one was a soft spot in my heart too, because that was like the first really big music video production.
That's a big one.
And
That's
we
one
were
of my
all
favorites.
like, fucking, all of us were so fucking like out of it that day.
We played a really big show in North Carolina the night prior before filming that video, and so we were all just like, it's kind of like Tor, you're tired, but like, fuck
And we drove all the way back, got about an hour of sleep, did the entire music video right before it started pouring the fucking rain. And then I have a video on my phone of us going to Chipotle, and like literally it's the most unhinged shit. And then we literally took a break from filming, went to Jack's house, and all of us just literally found a place to sleep and just crashed.
Laugh to win, bitch. Well, I want to know what Unbreakable like means to you, though.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm sorry to interrupt.
that's just that the song has that kind of meaning, because when I was in high school, I was in a deeply dark depression era time where I planned on ending my life multiple times, but I kept thinking about how life could be in the future, and
Don't give up, folks.
yeah,
It gets better.
don't give up.
It might suck, but I mean, hey, laugh to win. You got to laugh that shit
Well,
off.
since y'all did fucking two, I'm gonna do my second one.
Well, nobody fucking stopping you.
Okay.
God.
No,
Anyway,
no, I still believe in rock and roll. The reason is because with this band, I've been in so many bands because I was that guitar player that knew how to sweep pick, so everyone was like, come in the band.
All right, guys, we need you in the band now.
was
And,
Kermit your fucking singer?
and the fact is, like, when I met this fucker right here,
Ow!
I broke him.
Pussy.
No, it was a very kind of. I was in a band before with him, and that band disbanded. And I found this fucker,
Ow!
and he keeps breaking all the time. But
I'm guessing he's not unbreakable.
Haha!
What if it's just a punch shoulder?
Oh!
Okay, cool.
but for real though, it
Let him
out of all the bands that I've been in, and my whole entire career of music from then till now has been nothing but broken bones, bloody, fucking spit in your face, kind of just like torture. And seeing where we are now, even though we're still on the sliver of the beginning, it's just always nice to see how much we have accomplished over those 5 years that I've known him, and just all those ups and downs. And that song particularly just talks about how it's just like the only thing that kept me going was the fact that I wanted to be in a rock band. I wanted to tour the world, and just that's what kept me pushing throughout, no matter what.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And all of your answers are like just one example of why music is so healing, so therapeutic, and why so many people can relate to what you guys are writing as well.
Yeah, I mean, like, music's one of those things that, like I said, there is no biases. It is all entirely, you put this on wrong, you fucking nuts. It's all love, right? These fucking idiots. It's all love. It's all just positivity. And, but here's the thing about touring the world and everything like that. We're coming to get you. Don't run away, because we're going to attack you. We'll find you, and we'll drag you back here. Because our whole vibe is this, especially when it comes on stage. I want to make sure you get your money's worth. So we are going to do our best to put on the best possible show, beat out the competition, because here's the thing with Hackfest that we love all the bands. When we went on tour for our first headliner tour, we make sure that we befriend all of the bands that play with us, because we're not one of those groups that gets groups and just go, oh, fuck you guys, we don't need you, you're just the opener. Fuck that. We have some class. We've been there before. We still open for people. That's the idea. It's all about supporting other groups. But I'll say this, and you better listen to me, folks. If you're looking for entertainment value,
Dude, your asshole is
you
like
found it.
straight out, bro.
I know. You're one to talk. This motherfucker, I've seen his whole ass.
Yeah.
By the way, you left your belt in my car.
But belts are overrated.
My point is this. When it comes
I
to
don't even know why I'm here.
our music is a lot like it's a journey. It's a vessel, right? We're here. It's a movement, and we're building an army, and we're going to knock down the doors of every venue and festival and say, hey, we're playing here, and if you say no, there's a whole army of 1,000 million fucking people back here, and they're armed, and they know how to use that thing.
We're going to treat every single venue like America treats countries with oil.
Boom. That's it. We're invading. We're
Nice.
coming for you here. Putting on a show and leaving with no apology.
Well, speaking of shows, Michelle wants to know what's the craziest thing that's happened at or after one of your shows.
After? Oh, shit. Hold on. Michelle, how much time do you have?
Woo.
All right.
Let's do at first. After, we got to wait till after midnight when everyone's a
All
little
right,
guilty.
all right, better yet, because everyone has crazy stories. We each get one from each.
All right, well, put me last because I got to filter through all the bad shit.
Okay. What happened at a show? I dislocated my knee.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. 3 times in the same night,
Yep.
Ouch.
and never missed a beat. But the craziest thing that happened after a show, I got real drunk at a show. Like, I was drinking throughout the entire show because a buddy of mine, Crispy Burrell,
Oh, God. This story.
decided he wanted, his band was a drinking band. He was a party band. So they were like, yo, drink. So I never stay away from the challenge of out drinking a man. And they know how to get me really drunk. Well,
I ended up in their van.
no. Worse.
And suddenly I was
Someone got on my back, and I started running like a horse and neighing and literally I ran so fast, but I forgot leg coordination, and I fell face first
I remember this one.
into concrete, into a puddle.
The person who was riding him was fine.
Yeah, they used me as a ladder. That's a crazy thing.
What about you? What's the craziest thing that's happened before, during or after the show? Nothing happens before.
So this was, I'm gonna say this one because this is one that kind of popped off the top of my head. This was before I joined the band. This was when I was the photographer. This was when we were on our first tour with
Oh, are you gonna? Is it High Point?
I think so.
Yeah, I think I know about it.
A drunk man started air humping me while I was recording the whole video. It wouldn't stop the whole time. So I got sexually assaulted.
Oh God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And neither of you helped him.
We were on stage. What are we supposed to do? I didn't see it. It was so fucking dark.
Yeah, that venue literally had no lights, and they turned everything off.
Yeah, that whole.
This was
Except that one guy. He was pretty flipped on. If you ask me.
It was turned on with something.
It was
Holy
just
shit.
fast. Did you guys see it? But yeah, I guess you couldn't.
No, man. For me,
when we're on stage, it's very difficult to see like anything.
it's
like
tricky. Because the lights are right there. You can see the front row and like a few in like sort of the middle back, but that's kind of it.
that. Yeah.
But man, the craziest things happened during a show. I'm gonna stick to like when this iteration of the band was around because pre that one, I don't.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I don't count that, and also like fuck that. Man, let's see.
I got one or two.
Go ahead. You go ahead. I'm still trying to
Crazy
sift
thing
through.
that happened during a show, which kind of also borderline goes into enter. It's actually our most recent one, where we did an outdoor show, and I almost ended up having heat stroke. Yeah, it was bad. Alex had to essentially carry me off stage, and I had to be monitored the entire time. I felt terrible because I couldn't help with fucking like packing up or anything along those lines. But like, I had started to get a migraine halfway through the show, and it was just downhill from there. And then like the show had just ended, and I flagged him over, and I put my arm on him and said, "I'm going to lean on you for a second." And then my body just went, "No, we're going to fall." And I think that's the craziest thing that happened during a show. After a show,
That's in North Carolina, right?
no, yeah, that was also in North Carolina. It was the first Winston-Salem show, and that was when one of the guys at the show was. We were just talking. He was complimenting me, and then he leaned over and went, "Hey, man, if you want some crack, I got some, and you did such a good show. I will give it to you for free." And I looked at him and went, "Give me." I think my girlfriend's calling me. I was single at the time.
I found.
How do you respond to that?
So during a show.
Don't say thank you.
That's the thing. During a show, the craziest thing. Now, I was gonna go with crazy for this one, but I'm gonna stick with cool because there's plenty of things that have happened that are pretty crazy. But I'm gonna go with cool with this one. On our first tour, we were the opener. We were the tour support. There's two groups, us and this other artist we were playing with, and we were in our hometown. It's a hometown show at the Camel.
Yeah.
And we sold out the place. And in the middle of our set,
We were changing guitars.
we were switching out guitars. We were doing a cover of Highway Star by Deep Purple, and the entire fucking house was just half past dead. It was nuts, dude. Like I could feel the walls rattle. It was so fucking cool, and that was really fun. That was just a great show. But again, that's not the wildest thing that's happened, but it was definitely one of the most cool moments, especially because that was like our first actual like, hey, we're a band kind of thing, and we hit the ground running. After a show, I fucked.
What's that like?
I don't know, Wilson. When you find out, let me know.
There you go.
It's gonna be cool.
All right. Well,
That's why I said that one.
This man always jumps on me on stage, so
I do jump on them.
we have so many crazy shit that happens at shows.
We light them on fire. We smash guitars with baseball bats like pinatas. I jump on his back, ride him like a minotaur.
I drank a whole bottle of Jack Daniels,
That is true.
a literal whole bottle.
I think one of the most fun things that we do is taking advantage of our wireless stuff and getting
We go out into the crowd. Yeah, we get a circle pit going
See,
around.
last time I had that though, somebody punched me in the face.
Sorry.
Oh yeah,
Hey.
It was interesting.
I know that good $20.
No, it was very interesting because he was trying to headbang and grab. This was one of our tours. He grabbed me by the shoulders and was just headbanging the fuck out of me. I know how to sound pause.
I remember when a guy tied your shoe in the middle of your guitar solo.
Yeah, but no, he was going like this, and he was just trying to mosh, and I'm like, okay, dude. And I tried to pull back, and he moved his arm and literally decked me right in the nose.
Literally just a visual I imagine is just, yeah, I fucking love you.
That's basically what happened.
Took a wild swing. There you go.
That's awesome. Though. I love when bands come out into the audience.
It's a lot of fun. It's something that a lot of bands don't do anymore. Like,
Well, getting punched in the face, I can see why.
I don't care.
Not doing it again.
We're different.
That's because we're crazy.
We build different.
We're built for
Look. We drink Kool-Aid straight from the jug, okay?
Popped a Perk 30, blacked out on the Percocet, or ordered a Desert Eagle off Amazon. God damn it, I did it again.
God bless America.
God bless you. Stay both.
What are
Also,
your
quick
favorite songs
sponsor.
to perform live?
Favorite song to perform live?
All of them.
Ooh.
I gotta say, lately it's been the Evil That You Make. I flip flop. It used to be other stuff, and it would go back and forth. It's kind of back. Evil That You Make is back now.
I've already got mine. I already know what you want. What is it? It's Ready for the Ride.
Yeah.
And it's not because I got a bass solo in that. It's because it is the song, like that and Unbreakable, are the two songs that have the crowd the most attentive. Especially like Ready for the Ride because we'll do Evil That You Make, which is like a really good headbanger, Unbreakable, which is a mosh pit song, and then Ready for the Ride's got this really interesting groove to it. And like it's the type of song that you can headbang to, but you can also dance to.
You can dance to it once
It's
it's
just fucking fun. Like, it is such a fun fucking song to do.
Well, also because we do that little change. I'm not going to tell them what we do. You got to come to a show to see it. But we do this little change. If you listen to that song, we change it up in the middle. I'll just say that.
I mean, mine really, I'll go from old record to new record because we play everything. Old record, Half Past Dead. That was,
That's because you would get more the construction out the pick on it.
Yeah.
And either that or the party hat.
no, it's because that EP was made before I was in the band.
Made
So,
before any of you were in the
Yeah.
band. It was made before I was even in the
yeah,
band.
basically,
Wait a minute.
that EP he wrote by himself. So it was literally just like, it wasn't even band. It was just
It was just an experiment.
But when we play that, because we all like the EP, we play it and we actually changed up a lot of stuff. So all the
Really bad.
solos that you hear in that was him and a guy named Austin Washington. Well,
Very talented man.
very. And that when I came in and I heard those, I was like, I have to make my own. I got to make them better. So I did my shit and did what I can do, and it blew his socks off. So we just kept it as that. So,
My cheesing socks. Thank you very much.
so Half Past Dead.
Hey, I'm wearing my D&D socks.
Hey.
Hey, crazy sock brothers.
I'm just wearing normal socks.
I'm just wearing my skin flute.
You plebeians.
Oh my god.
But no,
Now,
new
let Wilson be in the camera.
new record. New record. I'd have to say. Your mom.
Honestly, for you, if I may, I honestly feel like Words Like Violence because like you are all over the fucking place with that song coming on.
I don't think that's going to be the one.
No, words cool. It's. I'd have to say it has to be. No, it actually showed me the way.
Damn, I was going to say I still believe, but okay.
No,
I
reason
still
why
believe it's Kiss Organ.
We were all wrong.
Show Me the Way is just sonically, like, being able to play that song and just have that kind of kind of almost like a ballerina dance. And
Oh, it's a waltz.
It's a
yeah,
waltz.
yeah.
The 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
So it's
You can
very
only count to that number.
yeah, it's very much. I can only count 4. It's just very almost soothing after just like all hell breaks loose.
Especially after Evil Dead.
Yeah.
It's a palate cleanser, and we only really perform that song when we do headline shows, and for that very reason, because people that really know us, we want to give them the best we got, and that song is definitely a staple for all of our tours and stuff. But yeah, I'm surprised by that.
I definitely feel like that makes it a little bit more special too, because it's only done on headliners.
What about you, Dingus?
Yeah.
We don't care.
Now the drummer knows how the bassist feels.
Who lets you talk?
The cat said it was okay.
Well, the cat stuff in the bed is. Yeah, that's right. Go home. Go home.
Don't chew on that.
You cute, but go home.
I don't know why they got me so good.
Fuck Wilson. Fuck Wilson. You know what? Fuck you. Fuck you. You're cool. And fuck you.
And just like that, Jack has left the building, ladies and gentlemen.
He's really lost it. He's really lost it.
What was the question? Oh yeah.
What's your
What's your favorite song and why?
I think mine's gotta be either.
Fuck.
That's one of our songs.
I feel like I need to apologize to everyone else. What the fuck?
No regrets. I think.
Really, not even one letter?
Let the man answer.
I've been trying to say.
I think mine will be either Unbreakable or Evil That You Make.
Yeah.
Now you get the answer out.
Shut up. Torchy.
That joke's on you. It's swung to the right.
All right, well, there you go. There's that.
I'm so sorry.
I'm
You're fine. Michelle wants to know how you guys came up with your name.
Oh, that's pretty simple.
Ow!
the answer.
So, when I was in high school, I started this group, and back then I had a little black notebook of just things I would doodle, or just song ideas or band names.
Just all the dicks.
Yeah, just a whole lot of just phallic objects that.
Big veiny cocks.
Yeah.
Is this a Spencer?
I mean, hey, $20 is $20. Ain't that right, buddy? So I. Hey, you get choked on something. It's down here, buddy.
What's this?
It's ghost.
Anyway,
And you're fast.
so I had
It
this little
tastes like a
notebook.
witch's tape.
I didn't know what that meant. So I had this list
I've
of
been around.
names and stuff, and I was like, these all seem sort of vapid and contrite, and I don't want to start a band that the name is kind of stupid. I mean, to be fair, there are a lot of bands out there that are successful and awesome that have names like that, but I want to have a little more depth to this sort of thing.
Go ahead and tell us which ones, dude.
Oh, dude, one of the names.
Let's go ahead and bury our careers.
One of the names was literally just Black Notebook because I had a black notebook. I'm so fucking creative. I don't know how I'm still in this.
Oh, no, I was talking about the bands that like weren't out there that have shitty names.
Hoobastank. I love them. I think they're talented, but the name? What the fuck, guys?
Okay, yeah, no, you know
Yeah.
what?
See?
That's fair.
Yeah. Anyway, but I was thinking, and I'm like, like, what do I want to do with music? Like, why do I even want to do this? I started getting philosophical, and I don't get philosophical before happy hour, so this was big for me. And I said, well, I don't want to live my life, get on my deathbed and wonder what could have been. You know, I don't want to be on there saying, man, I really didn't live my life to the fullest potential. I don't want to feel half past dead. Boom. And there you go.
There you go.
And then he thought of 5 different other names, and then he finally was like, I you know.
Yeah, I went too far. Like, I missed my exit. I'm like, no, that one was good. Never mind.
All right. I don't know how much time you guys have. We are coming up on an hour. You guys
Okay.
want to keep going, or it's up to you?
I'd probably
Go for a
Let's
little
go through all the fucking questions.
bit. We can go for a little bit longer.
Yeah, we can go for a little bit longer.
All right. Do you guys have any pre-show rituals?
Yes.
We have
Crack.
the.
No.
That's after the show.
No, everyone already thinks all of us are on drugs to begin with. Let's not feed that rumor.
You guys are not on drugs.
No!
I'm on all of them.
Granted, I probably should be, but no!
It's called Charlie Sheen.
I'm on bath
No,
salts.
we have the. Yeah, no shit.
You're currently
No,
dressed like Florida man, so.
No, if you'd be on bath salts, you'd be 50 pounds lighter and a lot
I'll
more.
be eating your face.
Yeah, that too.
We have the huddle.
Yeah.
It is basically our good luck ritual. Every time we do not play a show, every time we play a show, we do not do the huddle. The show goes terribly. Every time we do the huddle, the show is at expected or good or better, right? And basically, we won't give away the details of it. It's kind of like football. We get behind, we talk about shit, we hype ourselves up, and that's it. We do it about, 10 minutes before the show, 20 minutes before the show?
Normally we do it right before our set. We try to get through like at least half of the band before us, so that way, because like we do still want to be present and be like
Supportive.
active and supportive with like the people that we're sharing stages with. But we do try to do it like right before.
We peel away. We gotta like go somewhere like no one's around. It's only band. Very rarely will we let like a crew member or whoever join the huddle.
We'll sometimes like crew in when like we do headliners, but like
Sure.
if it's just opening shows or stuff along those lines, 9 times out of 10 it's just.
And even with headliner shows, most times it's reserved for just the four of us.
Yeah,
Because,
we're kind of sticklers on that one.
yeah, it's just a weird thing that we do, and it works. If it works, it works. You know.
Yeah, my pre-show though, I have one before that. It's a pre-pre. It's a pre-re show.
Pre-cum.
Yeah. I bashed my head into a wall.
That explains
What?
so fucking much.
Literally, I don't care what kind of wall is it is. See, brain damage.
Got Dane damage.
Yeah. No, the reason why I do that is because I saw a Slipknot video of them literally sniffing their old gelatinous Raven thing, and I'm like, I want to make something crazier than that. And then I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm kind of pissed right now. Douche. And I just keep hitting my head until like there's a red mark right here.
I'm actually questioning all of my life choices right now.
I didn't know about that, but it does. It tracks.
Yeah, that's fitting.
All right, do you guys have any new music coming out?
Yes.
Yes, very
I
much.
can't tell you guys when we're gonna put something out, but we're gonna put something out brand new in the future.
I can tell you.
The exact same thing.
Yeah.
Copy paste.
Right, so coming soon, possible tour announcement, possible new music announcement. All right, we will keep our eyes peeled for that.
That's all you
But if you do want to come see us, we are playing. We do have 2 shows right now running. May 18th and May 23rd. One is with the illustrious TX2.
Woo!
And the other one we're playing with Versus Me and Smashing to Pieces.
Now, if you're in the Maryland, D.C., Virginia, North Carolina area, these are going to be Richmond, Virginia. But if you want to fly out from elsewhere, we're not going to stop you. We'll put you up. What we're going to do is we're going to do our show. We're going to have a big-ass party afterward. We're also co-headlining the Alliance Rock Festival in Portland, Virginia. That's going to be on Friday the 13th. So it's going to be very fun. Definitely come out to that one because there's going to be a lot of fucking people. It's going to be, honestly, it's probably a better contender. I'm going to put my life on the line for this one. It's probably better than Blue Ridge Rock Festival. I can say that because I work from Blue Ridge. And
To be fair, Blue Ridge Rock Festival literally just canceled
Yeah.
the entire thing
Yeah.
because they're still dealing with suicide insurance claims.
oh yeah, hey, I used to intern there, and goddamn, I knew this shit was going to happen. But if you want to see us at our full potential, we're doing a full set at the Alliance Rock Festival. But definitely come out to our other shows. It's a fun time. Even if bring your friends, even if they're not into this kind of music, it's not about that. It's about the energy. It's like a big party.
It's about the journey, man.
All right, what is the best advice you've ever been given?
Nah, I wouldn't take that street. Go the other way.
I
Save me 10 minutes, dude. Got the Starbucks right on time.
I have a serious one actually. So my dad and I, one of the things that we also like doing. I love going to musical theater performances. I love going to concerts and everything. I love going to see comedians and everything. My dad and I at one point were very fortunate to see Gabriel Iglesias. And not only did we see him, we got to meet him. If you go like way back on my social media, especially on Facebook, you could see Baby Austin. But most importantly, there is a picture of me and my dad with Gabriel Iglesias. And I asked him at one point, I was just like, if you could give advice to an entertainer, what would you do? What would you give him? And he looked at me and said, always listen to your gut. And if you say you're going to do something, do it. And I've been trying to hold on to that like my entire life, especially the second half, because there's a lot of people in life who will sit there and say they're going to do something, and then just it never happens.
The downfall of a lot of people, not just artists.
Exactly, and I'm very big on keeping promises. I'm very big on trying to keep my word, because that is something I deeply value. And ever since I've heard that, I've tried to apply that very much to my career. So, like, I'm very much an instance of keeping that close to heart.
And he is, and I can attest to that. I will be serious for a moment. The best advice that I got is actually...
Also, Gabriel Iglesias, if you ever see this video, come see our show. I am offering you tacos.
Ooh.
I will buy you as many tacos
I'll
as you want.
quadruple that.
I'll give you some chocolate cake, and I'm talking about my skin complexion. But I'll say it. But seriously, these are advice that I...
Canceled.
Oh, dude, I'm gunning for it. I want to be the first to do it on purpose.
Ronnie already beat you.
Oh, God damn it. But wait till you see the way I do it. You could have just quit the show. But the best advice that I've ever heard was it's sort of a two-parter. Think of it like this was from David Lee Roth's podcast, and he was talking about the way that he was taught how to sing, and his vocal instructor was a singer in Auschwitz, and he told him, he said, "Hey, imagine if you get one bad review and it's setting you up the chimneys. Sing as if your life depended on it." And that's some real shit, and that's what we apply to our music. We do that shit like it's, if we don't, we starve to death, and we take our music as goofy as we are, we take this shit very seriously because it's important to us, and we know that it's important to a lot of people out there. And again, this is a movement, not just a band, and that means 10 hours a day, every day, for 10 years. Now that's it's like surgery. If you have a kid who's 2 years old, 2 hours old, what kind of surgeon do you want to operate on that kid? That's right, 10 hours a day, every day, for 10 years. That's how assiduously and seriously we take this thing, because we want to give just our best. And the second part of this is, with that comes a lot of turmoil, comes a lot of sacrifice and struggle. Doing this kind of thing isn't for everybody. It comes at the sacrifice of your sanity, your family, your relationships, the things that you want to do. There's a lot of great things that come with this, but it's a dangerous environment. It's not the best for stability, financially, emotionally, physically, and otherwise. And when you're on the road, you're in the middle of nowhere, you got to look in the face of the devil and say, okay, I can make this work. Laugh to win, right? When shit gets hard, you got to laugh that shit off, because what else are you going to do? And that's the kind of application that I think we all apply to this group. And I think that's what got us this far. And we outlasted a lot of groups that around us, because we have that sense of no fear. Like, what's going to happen to us that hasn't already happened, right? But that's sort of our vibe.
A good phrase I heard a long time ago. I heard it from a book. Is if you're going to stare the devil in the face, make sure he's going to blink first.
Yeah, and here's the thing: you can't challenge the devil to box. He invented boxing. But you got to make that motherfucker laugh. You got to get all the other little devils around him to laugh and point fingers at him. Not you, the real one. And so
that's why if the devil challenges you to a game, you bring him to a D&D campaign.
You fuck him.
No, you bring him to a D&D
Yeah, you bring
campaign,
him to a D&D campaign.
so he can say, "Can I fuck the devil?"
Oh, we'll go.
Well, let's do our inspirational things first, and we'll see if we get there.
I got two quotes. One is a life quote. The other is a music quote.
I apologize. I'm going to step away for a second and blow my nose.
Okay.
Just I apologize.
That's code for he's snorting cocaine. I'm taking a seat. No, It's an old movie with Denzel Washington and he plays his father, and the son asks him why he hates him, why he doesn't love him, and he looks at me and says, "I don't have to love you, son. I just have to do right by you."
What?
No, I forgot the movie's name. Don't quote me on it, but
It's a play also. It's
yeah,
with,
and
Denzel Jones portrayed it.
he looked at three things. He's like, "Do you got food? Do you got food in your belly? Yes. Do you got a warm bed to sleep in? Yes. Do you come home in a nice house? Yes." Those three things are the key components of life. If you got those three things, that's what you need. But the biggest thing was, he says, "I'm not here to love you. I'm not here to care for you. I don't care what you think of me. I'm here to do right by you," which tells me whoever I have in my life, I don't care if they love me. I don't care if they hate me. All I care about is I do right by them and they do right by me. Because at the end of the day, that's what friends are. Is you're not there to love each other. You're there to do right by each other, even if that means being an asshole. And the music one is don't get cocky, kid. Just shoot.
I like that.
Yeah,
My man.
I haven't really gotten a lot of great quotes in my life. I think one.
Well, it's just about like what's good advice. I mean, the question was, what's the best piece of advice you got?
Yeah, primarily I started the whole quote thing, so
Well,
it doesn't have to be a quote.
this is what it is. It's going back to the whole my depression stage in high school. It's don't look into the past. Look forward to the future. You don't know what will happen. Your life can change no matter what.
Preach.
better yet.
That and don't drop the soap in prison.
That's
The
It's
better
very-
way to put that quote that he said was, "Never. If you're going to look back in the mirror, you're never going to see the future."
That kind of,
Mirrors tell time. I don't know.
that honestly also kind of reminds me of just ironically enough, one of the best most philosophical quotes that I've ever heard came from fucking Kung Fu Panda. Hey, so hey, yesterday was history, tomorrow was a mystery, but today is a gift. That's why they call it a present.
there you go.
And then he goes,
All right, what is the best way people can support you guys?
Go to our website at halfbestmusic.com. All of our social media is there. Follow us, leave comments, likes, share our stuff. It costs you zilch. Because here's the thing, and I'll level with you guys, seriously. As a band, we're actually really trying to do this thing full time. We're trying to really make it. And a lot of bands say, "Oh, we're going to make it big." We're trying to do that, but we cannot do that without you guys.
I'm even
So-
gonna put my glasses on so I can actually see you.
So here's what you can do. This is your call to action. This is what you can do to build this community that is Half-Assed Ed, to push this movement forward, to push this movement out of your bowels and into the toilet, into the streets, and flood the city. What we're going to do is this. I'm going to have you guys go to our social
You just
media.
say that weird shit.
No, I'm saying we're like shit. But my point is, go follow us and share our music on your page or with your friends in person, preferably both. Come see a show, and if you can't come see a show, if we're not in your area, tell your friends about us and have them do the same thing. Have this shit spread like Ebola and infect everybody. Now, we're not going to kill you, but we're going to make you wish you woke up a little later than early.
Like, I feel like a lot of bands will always sit there and go buy our merch. And granted, like, that is definitely something that is, like, we would
Yeah, we need money to put in the gas
Yeah,
and
we have-
get to you guys.
we have great merch, like, and obviously we do need income to keep this ball rolling. But at the end of the day, the biggest thing, word of mouth, like spread the word, follow, that's literally like, comment, and subscribe. At the end of the day, like, it doesn't mean shit if you guys aren't with us.
Exactly.
You know?
We cherish you guys, and you know, if you follow us already, you already know. We message you guys. We know you guys by first name basis. That's all we care about.
Yes,
you guys
by the
are
way.
number one.
By the way, I want to set the record straight. the messages you all get are not bots. It's an
No.
actual person.
It's us.
Granted, we have no fucking idea who runs the channel, so I have no idea who's talking to you.
Yeah.
But
It's one of us. We're not sure.
is it? Because I've gotten messages while you three were sitting right next to me, and it wasn't y'all.
Well, there's a fans in the group. But anyway, they play the triangle. But I'll say this also. Yes, we take a very personable approach to our fans because you guys are more than just fans to us. You're not just a number. You're part of our family. You're helping us keep this thing moving and alive. Social media, it works against us. Is your fucking phone going off right now?
Probably.
Wow. No, social media works against us. We got to cut through the noise, right? So when we post something, there's something called the algorithm, and if their powers that be are watching this right now, fuck you guys. You know, we're trying to. What we need to do is to share because it makes us look. It makes us move up in the chain of command that is social media. It ain't like it was back in the day. You have to actually, we can just go out and post something on a poster board and be a Billboard top 40 the
I
next
can tell
morning.
you the best, like the main best way before all of that. It's just listen to our music.
That's it.
Literally, that is like the penny of a dollar. And if we get a lot of streams, that leads to followers. Followers leads to budget. Budget leads to tour. Tour leads to coming to y'all.
Yeah, and that's what we're trying to do. We don't want to be one of those bands that is like, oh, it's not important, because it is important. But we also don't want to be pushy and make you feel pressured to do something you don't want to do. If you don't want to buy our merch and you don't dig us, whatever. But tell someone about us, because they might. And we're trying to move this so we can get to you and have a conversation and meet you guys. And because that's what music's all about. It's about love and spreading it forward, positivity, meeting new people. That's why we do it.
Exactly. All right. Well, everybody who's not already, go follow them, stream their music, whatever. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook,
All of it.
all the places. All right. Well, you guys have awesome music, and
Thank
you
you.
guys are a lot of fun. This has been one of the funnest interviews I've done. So
Yeah.
we'll definitely have to
Where
follow
the fuck am I?
right? And let us know when the new music is coming out, and we will definitely help support.
Oh, yeah. Just keep up updated on the socials. It will be.
Who are you people?
Thank you.
What are you doing with my hat?
Sorry, was that? Oh,
All right.
He's out. He's out cold. We got it.
hold on, I got it. Hold on. No.
I don't like this.
What is happening right now?
We got it. But anyway, thank you so much for having us. We're going to peace out. Make sure to follow us, listen to our music, share us.
Go stream Kiss the World Goodbye out now.
Do it.
Do it.
Bye, everybody.
All right.
Bye.